We are going to create a sample brochure to learn basic Photoshop tools. So I will open Photoshop. This is our Photoshop software. On the left side you can see different tools, on the top you can see different menus, on the right side you can see different shortcut tools, you can say. Okay, this is our canvas area. Okay, let's see what is the first step. You are required to create one. Okay, what is the second step? You can use the sample.jpg as a reference, you can see. Okay, as a reference we will open this sample image. Okay, we have to create a brochure like this. Again, what is the step number 3? Open Adobe Photoshop and start with a new document by clicking on File menu and New. Okay, Photoshop, File, New. Again, step number 4, enter the dimensions of your document. Width should be 1024 and height should be 768. 1024 and height is 768. Okay, what is the step number 5? Save the PSD file with the name of your name dash brochure and save it in your class folder. Okay, your name, I'm writing your name and brochure, but you have to write your name actually here and dash your dash brochure. Click OK and our canvas will be ready to create brochure. Now let's see what is the next step. On step number 6 they are asking to add background image simply by dragging it. So let's see how we will drag that background. Like this, drag it and drag it on this background image. Whenever you will drag any image on your canvas like this, and after dragging it and placing it on that, when you will click this check button or when you will click enter button, on the right side this is a layer panel, and here you can see all of the layers. Whatever you will add images or text, these layers will be appear here. Just now we have placed a background image, and you can see this is added as a smart object now. And how you will identify that this is a smart object? You can see a little icon to make sure that so make sure that whatever you will add that should not be smart object, because when you will drag it as a smart object, you will not be able to remove the background of that image. So for now, for this background it's okay. I will click I will press Ctrl T and I will resize it according to that white background. Press enter. And now what is the next step? Step number 7, place background image to fit it in as a background using move tool. We have done this already. We have set this image according to white background. Okay, step number 8, open main.jpg in Photoshop and copy the background layer image by simply dragging it. Simply again we will drag this main image here, and when you will just drag it and paste it on this and press enter key, and when you will try to remove this background, you will not be able to remove that, because this is also a smart object now. When you will hover the mouse over this layer, you can see it is showing that this is smart object thumbnail. So for now I am selecting this layer and pressing delete key on the keyboard, And how you will drag, the right way to drag this, right, and drag it like this and like this. Okay, and this is now a new canvas. Select this canvas, click this canvas and move it like this below, and now you can see both of these canvas. And currently this canvas is selected. I will select this canvas layer and move it onto our brochure canvas and delete this canvas, and this is our main canvas, your name brochure. And now this is as a layer, this is not a smart object. Now I will double click on this layer 1 and I will rename it as a main image. And now what is the next step? Step number 9. Step number 9, remove the white background of the main using magic wand tool. Now this is our magic wand tool here. It is not, if it is not showing on your computer or on your Photoshop, click this small arrow and hold the click, mouse click a little bit, and it will appear here. Or you can also press W and click this option. Now magic wand tool has been selected, and click this white area, click here and the white area will be selected. Now you can press delete key from the keyboard and this white area will be deleted. Now within this selected area, right click and select deselect option. Now select move tool and you can move this to here. You can also resize it. If you want to resize it, press Ctrl T and holding and pressing shift key, and with the mouse click you can resize it. If you will not hold and press shift key, it will resize like this, and the image will not be resized according to its original shape. So you should press Control. You must press and hold shift key while you resize an image. Keep in mind that. Okay. Now press enter key. What is the next step? On step number 10, they are asking open the layer styles by double clicking on the main and on the layer on the main layer on the layer panel. This is our main image layer, and you have to double click on this area. Do not double click on the text. If you will double click, it will ask to rename it, but we will double click here and a layer style menu will open. They are asking to apply okay, we have opened the on this. They are asking to open the layer styles by double clicking on the, we have opened that, and now on step number 11 they are asking to apply drop shadow with these parameters. Parameters means blend mode should be normal and color should be this, and distance should be 0 and spread. Okay, let's see. On the bottom, this is our drop shadow option. Click it, and on the right side we have the settings, or you can say parameters of drop shadow. Blend mode should be normal, color should be white, move this onto the white area, click OK. Distance should be 0, spread should be 8, and size should be 10. Click OK, and you can see we have added the drop shadow successfully. Now step number 11 step number 11 has been done. Step number 12, resize the main image by using transformation tool appropriately so that the other elements can be placed on the canvas conveniently. I have already told you, if you want to resize this main image, you can press Ctrl T and you can resize it according to your need, according to your requirement. Now step number 12. Step number 13, sorry. Open the logo PNG file and delete the white space, white area, you can see. Okay, we will go to here and we will drag this logo image as we previously dragged that. Drag it like this and select this canvas and drag your mouse below and this canvas, and we can see both of these canvases. Currently this logo canvas has been selected, and so on the right side you can see this canvas layer, and this canvas has only one layer. I will click on this layer and move it onto our original brochure canvas, and now I will delete this canvas because we are working on this canvas. Currently this layer has been selected. I will double click on the name and I will change the name of this layer to logo, and this layer is selected, so I select this logo layer and move it. You can move it now. First press Ctrl T and resize it by holding and pressing shift key, and with the help of mouse click you can resize it. Okay, we have resized it. Press enter key, or you can also click on this check up button. Click, we have pressed enter key. Now select magic wand tool and select white area. Now press delete key, and within this selected area right click and click deselect. White area has been removed. Select this move tool again and you can move it on to the bottom, and again press Ctrl T, and by holding shift key you can resize it according to this brochure. Okay, let's see what is the next step. Step number 13 has been done. 14, make a copy of the logo layer by using the duplicate layer option. Okay, look how I will copy this logo layer. This logo layer has been selected. Right click and this is duplicate layer option and click OK, and the name of this new layer is logo copy. What is the next step? 15, resize the logo image and appropriately place on one copy in bottom right corner of the canvas. One copy has been placed on the bottom, and the second copy, if you will click, I have clicked on this logo copy option, and when you will click on this logo and you will move the mouse, you can see this is another copy. And let's see what is the next step. Step number 16 is place the other copy of the logo on the main layer on the cell phone's LCD display, and use the layer blend option linear dodge from the layer blending option from layer panel. Okay, look what I will do. Move this another copy of the logo and move it on this Samsung LCD display. Press Ctrl T to resize it, holding shift key and mouse with the help of mouse click. You can resize it appropriately and according to your need. Press enter key, and they are asking the blending option should be what should be the blending? Linear dodge. Okay, so you make sure that this slide should be this you can say layer should be selected. Double click on this layer, and here what should be the blending option? Dodge, linear dodge. Click OK and press OK, and you can see it is looking like this. Okay, what is the next step? Step number 17, apply drop shadow on the logo with the same parameters used for main and main image, and also apply black color overlay from layer style options. They are asking about this bottom right corner logo. First you have to select this layer first, because we are going to change this color and we are going to apply drop shadow on this logo. Double click here on this layer and we have these options. First of all, I will click on color overlay, and select this color menu, color option, and the color should be black. Click OK, and the drop shadow, and they are asking the drop shadow parameter should be same as before. Click normal, the color was white, and the distance was 0, spread was 8, and the size was 10. Click OK, and you can see it is looking like this. If you want to resize it again, make sure that its layer should be selected and press Ctrl T, and you can resize it, because in the original sample brochure it is little bit smaller. And now what is the next step? Step number 18, they are asking open PTA logo file and copy it on the brochure canvas and then place it on the right bottom corner. This file is interlaced with does not have white background. We have to copy simply PTA logo, and they are asking that it has not white background. We will similarly drag it like that we have previously, and this is another canvas. We will click this canvas and drag this below, and this canvas is selected, so this has only one layer. I will select this canvas layer and drag it onto our brochure, and I will delete that canvas. This is our PTA layer, this one, and I will name this PTA logo. Press enter after naming it, and you can move it onto the bottom of this. And what is the next step? It's step number 18. 18 has been done. Step number 19, apply drop shadow so it look prominent. I will apply drop shadow on this. Make sure that it is selected, double click on this layer, click drop shadow. The color should be white and the blend mode should be normal, and you can see it is prominent now. And if you still want to play with it, you can play with these parameters, distance, spread and size, and you can see the changes here. Click OK. What is the next step? Step number 20, open the title JPG and crop the image to the text part only. Now this is the title image. I will drag it like this, and here are crop tool. I will crop it to the text part only by clicking and dragging it simply. Like this. Press enter key and again select move tool, and now this is another canvas. I will drag this canvas below, and this is our layer. I will select this layer and drag this layer to our previous canvas, and I will delete this canvas, close this canvas. And now I can resize it by pressing Ctrl T, and by holding shift key I can resize it like this here, and press enter key after resizing it. And what is the next step? Step number 20, copy the title image title.jpg to brochure canvas and then place it on the right side middle. We have done that. 22, apply layer blend option, darken on the title image. Okay, from blending option from layer panel. This is our layer panel, and this is our title JPG. This is our title JPG, so we have to rename this layer to the title also, so that it would be easy to understand. So double click here, and they are asking to the blend mode should be darken, and when you will click this, and this it will look like this. What is the next step? Step number 23, open layer styles and apply drop shadow and bevel and emboss to title without changing any parameters. Okay, how it will be done? Make sure that title layer is selected, double click here, And when they are asking that this is a bevel and emboss, they are asking to just check this checkbox. Click it here, and when you click on the text, I mean the name of this blending option, you will have these parameters. They are asking that don't mess with these parameters. I have just checked on I have just click on the checkbox, and you can see the difference on the canvas. And then they are also asking to just check the drop shadow option, but don't mess with its parameters. When I will click on this drop shadow menu, the parameters will be appear, but don't mess with these parameters. Just check this and click OK. What is the next step? Step number 24. They are asking to use text tool to write these hardware specification, okay, below this title slide. This is the text tool. I will click it here, initializing, and the alignment should be middle, and click here. The size, you can change the size from here, you can change the font style from here. Okay, I will add the specifications. 6.3 inch display, Control C, Control V, enter key, again Control C, Control V, enter key. Now all text has been placed. You can click here, move tool, and move it here. If click text tool and click it here, select all the text, and if your text if your text lines have line spacing between them, and you want to change the line spacing, go to window, make sure the text all the text has been selected, go to window, select character option, and from here you can see this is the option. If you will increase these values, the line spacing will be increased, like that. You can see when you will decrease these values, the line spacing also will be decreased. Okay, and again click move tool and move the text little bit above. And what is the next step? Place the text below the title. We have done that. Save the JPG. And also, oh sorry, they have told us that in step number 24 that apply drop shadow to look it more prominent. Make sure that text slide has been selected, and again go you can also select this FX button here, and click drop shadow here, and you can change the color, apply normal, and it is prominent now. And now they're asking on the step number 26, save the JPG of your document with your name as option. JPEG, we have to save it. File menu, save as, and they are asking the format should be JPG. Click JPEG and select your desired folder and click save and click OK. Sorry, save JPG, save and click OK. And also make sure that your Photoshop project also should be saved as a PSD format. The format should be Photoshop format should also be saved, so that you can also if you want to change, or if you want to edit your layers, you can do it. Click save. Your project has been saved as in Photoshop format also. Thank you very much.